Hey, what's going on, people? Ron here with East Coast Jeep SRT, and today I'm doing another review on Hydrosilex. Now, if you remember, a couple of months ago, I did a couple of reviews on the product. It was probably back in February that I saw them online. They were advertising this product, and I have the bottle right here. It's called Hydrosilex Ceramic Coating for All Surfaces. It says recharge ceramic coating, prevents aging, extreme shine, and self-cleaning. So when I saw the product, it was a Facebook ad, I decided to do a little research. I looked on YouTube for some reviews, and there were no video reviews on this product other than the ones that the company had put out. So I ordered a bottle of this. This is their 32 ounce, I believe I got the 32 ounce bottle. It was $69. And I did it, the first review I did, I tried to make it as brief as possible because I know a lot of you guys and girls say I drone on and I take forever. And that actually hurt the review because when I did the review the first time, there were two methods that you could use this stuff for. You can use it the dry application where you just spray it on and wipe it off, or you could use it for the wet application. You could wet your vehicle, spray it on, and rinse it off. Those were the two applications. So the very first review that we did, I did a dry review, and that actually was pretty good. It worked the way it was advertised, but here the problem was, because it was so brief, I didn't show you applying it. I didn't really show you washing the vehicle, and that overshadowed the review completely. So I decided to make another one for everybody. The second time I reviewed this, I decided to go with the wet method. So I watched one of their videos online, took the product, went to the car wash, the vehicle was clean, I wet the vehicle, I sprayed the product on, and I rinsed it off. The problem was that this stuff actually dries very quickly, and it left a residue and tons of spots all over my vehicle. And it was a real pain in the butt to clean off. I actually had to have the vehicle professionally detailed to get all the spots and this residue off. So I wasn't happy about that, and I left a pretty negative review on the wet method. And somebody from Hydrosilex, who no longer works with the company, reached out on my YouTube channel and accused me of not following the method that they prescribed. So what I did was I made a third review where I showed the video of this gentleman, whoever he was in the Hydrosilex review, side by side with how I applied it. It was identical. And I got a lot of comments from other people who said, you know what, I tried the same wet application and I also got spots and residue. Some people had tried it and didn't get that, but the overwhelming responses that I got were, hey man, you're right. When I sprayed this stuff on using the wet application, it left a residue and these nasty spots. So I left those reviews up, and after a while, the company reached out to me and said, hey, listen, you're not the only one that's having this problem. It was such an issue. Now we're talking about the wet method only. It was such an issue that the company decided to change their formula and changed it the way that they promote having this installed. So what they did was they asked if I would do another review, and they're not paying me to do this. This is going to be completely the same as before. I'm going to do the same thing. However, they've made some changes. So I want to show you something. Here's the first product, okay? And here's the second one. You can see that there's a little change, all right? Well, they went through a lot more changes than that. They've actually changed the way they instruct you to do this. They send in their box, okay, they sent me some microfiber towels too. They sent an instruction sheet, which I can't find right now. But the new instructions basically tell you for basic beginners, they recommend using the dry method. Then, if you're more advanced and you are able to get this stuff off really clean, then for advanced detailers, they recommend using the wet method. Well, not recommend, they say if you're more advanced at detailing, then you can use the wet method, okay? But for beginners, they want you to apply this product using the dry method, and that's what we're going to do today. So a couple of other things that I want to mention to give you a little history about this. You're going to notice on my vehicle, I'm going to apply this on the side of my door. We're actually sitting right now in the shade waiting for the vehicle to cool down. The first time we did this, the company didn't say anything about applying it in the shade. This stuff flashed and dried so quickly that they recommend a cool surface and in the shade. Other products like F11 top coat, or I have this this Car Pro Reload that I use on my vehicle at times. You can apply it in the sunlight. However, with this, they want you to apply it in the shade, in a cool environment. Make sure that your vehicle is cool to the touch. A lot of people don't have garages, so the average person like myself, you know, you're going to have to find a spot like where I'm at right now. It's, you know, I'm in the shade from the trees behind me, but I'm just waiting for the vehicle to cool down. So a couple of things to remember. So as you can see, there are two different colors to the formula, okay? So Hydrosilex completely changed the formula based on not just my review, but a lot of feedback they got from the consumers. And I figured I'd give them another chance, because if a company goes through all that hassle to change the way they market it, change the actual formula here, and to tell people, hey, you know what, we no longer are pushing the wet method for beginners, we want you to apply it dry, then I believe that they deserve another shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, open this one up, and as soon as the vehicle is cool to the touch, I'm going to show you how to spray it on. And we're going to do half the door. What I'll do is I've got a bottle of water here, okay, regular old drinking water, and I'm just going to pour it on the door and show you how the vehicle reacts. Oh, also, now a couple of things you're going to notice and you need to know about this. My vehicle is ceramic coated. This product is marketed for either vehicles that are not ceramic coated or are ceramic coated. Notice it says recharge. Just like Car Pro's Reload, you can use this on a vehicle that's already ceramic coated. It'll help bring out the shine, just like Car Pro Reload and other products. So it's not one or the other. You don't have to have a ceramic coating or not have a ceramic coating, okay? Second, I may apply this on my hood in a second, and I want to tell you up front that my hood looks like crap. It has a lot of swirls from this past winter. There's a lot of chip marks. I just had the vehicle professionally detailed about an hour ago. I'll show you a video that the vehicle was completely cleaned, okay? Yes, all the questions you're going to ask me about how it was cleaned, I'm answering them yes in advance, because I know people were going to want to know, well, what did you do? We did it all. We had the vehicle professionally detailed ahead of time, so there would be no questions as to whether or not this stuff works, okay? So, old product, new product. So this is the one that we're going to be reviewing today, using the dry method. All right, guys and girls, we've been sitting here for a little while. The car is cool to the touch. We're going to get out there and try this new batch of Hydrosilex, the new formula, and see how well it works. I'm going to do half my door that's directly facing in the shade, and my hood, which is, yeah, it's kind of in the shade, but the hood is probably a little bit warmer because of the engine. But I'm going to spray half of the hood also, and I'm going to show you before and after, okay? So let's get this started. All right, as you can see, the car looks pretty shiny as it is because it's got a ceramic coating on it and a couple of water spots. But I want to just pour a little water on, show you before and after, because we're going to do the left side. So just pour a little water on here, and that's how the water reacts, okay? All right, I'll take you over to the hood real fast, show you the same thing on the hood. All right, like I said, the hood's got some imperfections on it, but we're just going to pour a little bit of water on there, okay? You can see how it runs off. All right, so that's the left side we're going to do, and that's the right side. Dry the vehicle real fast. Dry, get all the water off. I apologize for the wind out here. It's kind of windy day, but the hood is nice and cool. It's out of direct sunlight. nice dry. And this door is definitely cold, and it's been sitting out of the sun for a while. So I just want to make sure, go over it one last time, make sure it's completely dry before we apply the Hydrosilex. Okay. All right, so I hope you guys can see that real well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this product on this side of the vehicle, okay, over here. We're going to leave this side clear, but just from about this side over, I want to spray it on and just show you how you put it on, okay? You don't have to shake it or anything like that. It's basically sprayed on and wipe it off. All right, so one more time. That's what it looks like. And we're just going to spray it on and rinse it and wipe it right off. All right, spray it on, wipe it off. Just like that. All right. Spray and wipe. And they tell you to wipe it off fast because this stuff dries really fast. So just like that. Make sure I got a dry spot here. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, it seems. Put the bottle down so I can... Alright, so... Okay. Now I'll move you over to the hood and show you the hood. Alright, so I'll just do the right side because it's easier to show because of the sunlight. And again, you just want to spray it on and wipe it right off. Spray it on and just wipe it in and wipe it off. Oh wow, you know what? Nice and slick. If you have to get another microfiber towel to use, grab another one. They'll give you a couple in your order. Sorry if I'm out of camera frame. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the whole side here covered. Make sure I don't miss anything. Spray it on, wipe it off. All right, that's it. All right, so all I did was this section right here. I did this section. I covered this with the Hydrosilex. And over here, we did just this section of the door. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. You can see the reflection. Wow, the reflection's pretty good. Not much of a difference, but let's show you with the water test. Still got residue bubbles over here. Okay, so you can see the left side is with the Hydrosilex, and this side is without. Now remember, I have a ceramic coating, so this is actually a recharge. This is to help out your ceramic coating. Now let's go to the hood. This was the side that we didn't do, and this is the side that we just did. what? Runs off really well. Look. There you go. Well, that's it, people. That's pretty much how you apply it. You just spray it on, wipe it off. It's very, very quick to apply. Don't do it in the direct sunlight. Make sure your vehicle is cool to the touch. It'll leave a very slick feeling to your vehicle. As you can see, I did not do it before and after, where if I put the bottle on the surface of the hood, that'll slide off. I just wanted to show you how fast and easy you can apply it. It looks great. I mean, it did what it's supposed to do. It's a recharge for ceramic coating, and since I have a ceramic coating, it's bringing the luster back out in my ceramic coating. The water test is very subjective, because when I poured the water on, since I do have a ceramic coating and the vehicle was detailed today, it's hard to see the difference. I can tell that the Hydrosilex side beads up a lot faster and is more hydrophobic than my side that didn't have the Hydrosilex on it. Same thing on the door. I did it on the door so the gravity was straight down, and you guys can make that determination for yourself. It does feel, I can't convey that to you through the video, but when you put your finger across both sides, the the Hydrosilex is very slick, you know, like it was just waxed. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try this on my rims next. Those were also ceramic coating. I used I used Sea Quartz UK edition on my rims, and I am going to try this on the rims next, and I'll report back how it works and if I like it. But as far as a quick detail and spray and something that will stick around, this is pretty easy. 69 bucks, man. It seems expensive, but it's not, because you get so much. 32 ounces and you spray on, spray off. It seems like a pretty good bargain, and there's no wait. There's no wait for this stuff. When you order it, there was no back order on this. I had an issue with F11 Top Coat where I had ordered a product from them, and it just took a long time to get to try it. That stuff did work too, but there were also claims that company made that just not all of them were true. I'm glad that Hydrosilex has changed the formula. It's not the same as it was when I tried it before. As you can see the difference in the bottles. This was the original version, and they also went through the trouble of adding the instruction sheet, and they're pushing for beginners to use it the dry method, and it works. The dry method works. I have not tested it wet. I probably won't, since the dry method works. I'm happy with the dry method, and I would recommend this to people if they were thinking about trying it, just do it, but use the dry method, okay? And that's it. If you have any questions, hit me up below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I do a lot of different product reviews, basically blue collar. Just buy it, try it, and if it works, talk about it. If it doesn't work, also talk about it. And that's it. Boy, there's such a lot of this stuff here. I don't know how long this is gonna last. It's gonna really don't. That's another thing. Maybe I'll come back after each time I've applied this, because I want to know how long a 32-ounce bottle will last. Plus, also cover my whole vehicle, since it's a Jeep. I want to know how much you actually use when you use the whole thing. So that'll probably be my next review. All right, that's all I got for you guys and girls. Talk to you later. Have a safe week. All right, I'm out.